What's up, people? Yeah, it's a twofer today. Anyway, this is kind of a response video to a buddy of mine, Red October. Okay? Now, if you don't know who Red October is, he's an old school YouTuber. He's changed kind of things he talks about on some things over the years. But real good dude, right? And I like listening to his opinions even when I don't agree with him. That being said, hey Red October, Happy New Year. Hope family's good. Hope all's good. Good deal. Anyway, he brought up some subjects and he got some thoughts going in my mind, and about how, you have to adapt to live in a society. Well, that's true, unless you want to change it, right? Then you make the society adapt to you, right? Now, some ideas like freedom and liberty are classic ideas that, while they are old, they are not out of date, right? So fighting and living that way and trying to pursue that cause, while it is old and our ancestors did that, we need to keep it up and do it too. It's not an old thing, right? And because society is saying that we need to become more of a communistic society, I don't agree with that. I don't agree that communism, socialism, the great beehive is a good thing, okay? I don't think we need one queen over society and then the rest of us need to be worker drones, right? And that's the way society wants to evolve to, right? And that's what we're evolving into, right? The elites don't listen to the rules they make up for us plebes, right? Us peasants, us serfs, us servants, right? The lower classes, right? They don't have to wear masks. They don't have to do shit, right? They can go on vacation while they're telling you to stay fucking home, right? They can go out to dinner while telling you you can't, right? Because they don't give a fuck. They don't have to wear a mask. They can get haircuts. They don't care. And that's the way society's going right at this moment. And I'm going to fight against that to fulfill my old school ideas. Now, that being said, right, some of the ideas, some of the things he talked about, how people don't grow, adapt, and survive, right? And how it becomes hard to live outside of society. I got to tell you, Red, I got to tell everybody, I've been outside of society my whole life. What are you barking at, see? Right? I barely live within society, okay? Rules were always made to be broken in my eyes, right? They were always made to be tested. They were always made to be challenged. They were always made to be fought against, especially the stupid ones, right? So that being said, I've carried a gun since I was fucking 11, 12, right? I sold drugs as a teenager, and then I earned the name Mule by moving illegal product across the country, right? So I've always worked on the shadows of society, right? On the edges of it. And I did that for a reason, because that's where you're free, right? I consciously did these things. I break laws all the time. Stupid laws that I don't believe in, I break all the time because I am a free man and I do not follow laws that I don't believe in, right? And I constantly recommend that to anybody who will listen. I've watched my society since I can remember, right? So my whole life, I'm going to be 55 this year. So for the past 55 years, I've watched freedom go out the window. I've watched companies and corporations and our government sell the American people's freedom to every fucking place in the world, right? They've sold your job, because money is freedom, believe it, right? The buying power you have tells you how much freedom you have, right? Why do you think the elites don't need to listen to shit? Because they are rich enough to where they don't give a fuck, right? It's just that simple. You know, while the cops over the New Year were kicking down doors on people peacefully assembling in houses, house parties for the New Year, right? Do you think they were doing the same thing in the richest area of whatever town you fucking live in? Do you think they were going and busting in the doors in Brentwood in California, or up in Westchester fucking County in New York, or the Upper East Side, or the Upper West Side in New York? Do you think they were going and kicking down doors there? Or do you think they were going to Brownsville? Or they were going to, they were going to East New York? Or they were going to Watts? Or they were going to the south side of Chicago and kicking in those, well, not south side of Chicago, because those motherfuckers would shoot them. They weren't kicking in doors in the south side of Chicago, because Chicago's fucking a war zone, and the cops know that they are outgunned, outclassed, and motherfuckers will shoot them, right? That's why they weren't kicking doors at parties in Chicago, right? But they sure as fuck were in middle class areas all over this country, right? So if you don't think wealth and money doesn't equal freedom, more is the fool of you. Okay? And for all those that think that because you don't want to, you're willing to adapt but you don't want to change, because I like freedom. I like being able to say what the fuck I feel. I like being able to carry a gun. I'm going to carry the fucking gun, and I'm going to say what the fuck I think no matter what, whether there's a law against it or a law for it. Because I'm a free man until they stop me and steal my freedom. And so are every one of you. Except the ones that you give it up, right? Wearing the masks. You show me every day who's willing to give up freedom for security. Are you one of them? Are you a good German? Good job.